Okay, welcome back, everybody. I made the quick run downstairs here. We're out on the plaza at Fox. We've got Carlos Ghosn, the chairman and CEO of Nissan Motor Company. And what a day to have you. Thank you for being here, sir.
Thank you.
All right, first on Fox Business, of course. And we're looking at the markets. We've got this global market sell-off happening right now. Markets in Europe are selling off more than 3% on this news on Volkswagen specifically, that they sold these cars with fake emission results in an open investigation. What's your thoughts on that this morning?
Well, look, it's unfortunate. Obviously, more specifics will come, and we need to know more about it to have a clear opinion about what's going on. But in the case of Nissan, as you know, in the United States, we don't sell diesel engines, so this is not something of our concern.
So are you excluded from any concerns about this investigation?
Exactly, because we don't have diesel engines. We don't produce them, we don't sell them, we have only gasoline engine. And,
I ask simply because your stock actually took a hit yesterday on speculation that it could be open to this investigation.
Obviously, the whole industry has been down because there is a suspicion that the problem is much bigger than what we're seeing so far. But so far, the facts are pointing to a specific isolated incident.
Okay, gotcha. And the automakers, we are watching them because the sectors are getting hit hard this morning. But nonetheless, you're here to celebrate this new vehicle.
Exactly.
What is this? This is the new
Altima.
The new Altima.
A very important car for us, the most sold in the United States.
Why is it so important for you?
Well, because this is the most sold Nissan car in the United States. We sell more than 350,000 a year. And this is the second most sold car in this category, which is very popular in the US because this is the second largest segment of the US market, what we call the mid sedan.
And so this particular car is a hot seller for you right now in the middle of a very hot auto sales market in general. Why globally are auto sales so strong right now?
Well, they are strong because there is a lot of innovation. As you know, now the most sold cars in the United States are compact crossover or SUVs. This is the most sold segment. This is the first year that this segment is the number one in the United States, followed by this car and this segment. So a lot of technology, a lot of innovation, a lot of designs, new power train, new performance. Everything is exciting for the consumer.
So what do you expect this car to do for your company as far as financial results?
Well, it's going to be very good for us because, we're growing in the US, we're increasing our market share in the US, we're aiming for 10% market share, and this car is going to play a very important role.
All right. So as we look into the Apple story, they're talking about this new electric car. We're covering this morning as well. What is your vision for Nissan and the electric car business? Apple obviously sees a big opening in the market there.
Yeah, we are the best seller in terms of electric cars. That means we sell more than 50% of the electric cars worldwide.
This is what it might look like, by the way. We were showing a picture of it.
Yeah, but the Leaf is the most sold electric car in the United States. We're very proud of it. And we're going to be the leader, and we'll continue to be leader. So we accept any challenge coming from anybody. I think this is part of the future of the industry, zero-emission cars, and electric cars in particular.
China has been a huge story for us, for the markets, for car sales, for pretty much everything. This has been the growth story. This has been the growth engine as far as the global economy has been concerned. That story hasn't exactly come to fruition. In fact, China's economy has slowed down quite substantially. How does that impact you?
Well, the growth in China has slowed down. That means there's absolutely no recession in car sales. We don't see any recession in car sales in China, except that we used to have a double-digit growth in the last years. We're going to go for a single-digit growth between 5 and 6%. It's still an additional 1 million car a year in China. Still healthy.
But so globally, what are you seeing as far as growth?
Yeah, I think we're going to be on an average 2 to 3% growth in 2016 after a 1 to 2% growth in 2015. So, very moderate growth made of very different situation between the United States, very strong, Europe recovering strongly, and markets which are really in decline like Russia, Brazil. Overall, a healthy industry.
Consolidation has been a huge theme with the automakers. Anything in Nissan's future?
Well, we have been, talking about consolidation for many, many years. The alliance between Renault and Nissan is the result of the consolidation of the industry. There are many ways to do it, between merger, alliance, partnership, contract, cooperation. I think we're going into this direction, but it's going to take many forms and shapes.
I want to dial this down to a consumer level. Okay, we're talking so broadly and so big picture when it comes to the automakers and to auto sales and for Nissan. But as far as the consumer is concerned, we talked a little bit about the electric car business, but what does the consumer want right now and how are you adapting to that? Psychology is changing a bit. We talk about the millennial generation here in America,
You're right.
And they want different things.
Yeah, no, the consumer wants convenience. You know, he wants convenience. He wants transportation, which is exciting, but at the same time extremely convenient. They love zero-emission cars, they love electric cars, except that they want charging infrastructure. They don't know where to charge the car today. This is one of the biggest handicap for a much further development of zero-emission cars and electric cars, and we are really working toward that.
Okay, Carlos, and I want to wrap up by circling back to this Volkswagen investigation. We are celebrating the new beautiful Altima out on our plaza today, but this is such big news today, and I do want to reiterate that the U.S. boss at Volkswagen says we totally screwed up. How do you think he's handling the situation?
Well, I think we need first to know what happened exactly. Why these kind of decisions, if everything we're seeing so far have been taken before drawing the conclusion. So I'm very prudent for the moment. We need to know more about the facts, about the decisions before drawing conclusions.
All right, so here it is, the new Altima. Carlos Ghosn out on the plaza. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
And you sound pretty optimistic about the automakers
I am.
And Nissan in general.
I am.
All right, Carlos Ghosn, great to have you, sir, and have you out on the plaza.
Thank you.